Dear students, welcome in science class. Class 10, Unit 16, Blood circulation in human body. Topics: blood, plasma and its function, red blood cells, white blood cell, platelets, function of blood, heart, artery, vein and capillary, systemic and pulmonary circulation, blood pressure, diabetes, uric acid, circulatory system. The circulation of blood throughout our body to supply oxygen and nutrients and collect the excretory material to excretory organs is called circulatory system. Circulatory system consists blood, red colored fluid, connective tissue that contains plasma and blood cells is called blood. Its components are plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, blood platelets. Plasma. Plasma is yellow colored transparent fluid of blood which occupy 55% of the blood. Plasma consists 90% water, 10% protein, fat, salt and carbohydrates. Functions of blood plasma. It regulates the amount of water in blood. It transports food and oxygen to cells. It carries urea to kidneys for removal. The proteins found in plasma are albumin, globulin, fibrinogen. red blood cells, RBC. RBC is biconcave, circular, and without nucleus. 1 milliliter blood consists 45 lakhs to 50 lakhs RBC. Its lifespan is 90 to 120 days. It is formed in bone marrow and destroys in spleen. Blood has red color because it has hemoglobin. Deficiency of RBC causes anemia because it supplies less oxygen to cells. The hemoglobin with oxygen is oxyhemoglobin. RBC helps in transportation of oxygen and food. White blood cell, WBC. It has no fixed shape and bigger in size than RBC. It has nucleus. It is also called leukocytes. 1 milliliter blood consists 6,000 to 10,000 WBCs. Its lifespan is 2 weeks. It is formed in lymph node and spleen. More number of leukocytes causes blood cancer. Less number of leukocytes causes leukopenia. Leukopenia puts a person at risk for infection. Leukocytes protects us from the disease because it kills the germs of disease. Platelets. It is called thrombocytes. It is smaller in size without nucleus. 1 milliliter blood consists 2 lakhs to 4 lakhs. It helps on clotting of blood because it consists fibrinogen. Functions of blood. Transportation. RBC transports food and oxygen to cells. RBC transports enzymes and hormones. RBC transports waste products like water and carbon dioxide to respective excretory organs. Regulation. Blood regulates the temperature of the body. Protection. WBC fights with germs to protect us from disease. Platelets clots the blood. Heart. Heart is the blood pumping organ of our body. It is made with cardiac muscle. It is covered with two-layered membrane called pericardial membrane. The fluid found between pericardial membrane is called pericardial fluid. Pericardial membrane helps to protect the heart from injury. Heart have four parts: right auricle, right ventricle, left auricle, left ventricle. Circulation of blood. Superior vena cava and inferior vena cava collects impure blood from body to right auricle. Impure blood from right auricle passes to right ventricle through tricuspid valve. When ventricle contracts, the impure blood passes through pulmonary artery to lungs. The purified blood is collected in left auricle through pulmonary vein. When ventricle contracts, the pure blood passes through aortic valve and distributed to the body through arteries. Position of valve in heart. Tricuspid valve. In between right auricle and right ventricle. Pulmonary valve. In between right ventricle and pulmonary artery. Bicuspid valve. In between left auricle and left ventricle. Aortic valve. In between left ventricle and aorta. Artery. The blood vessel which carry pure blood from heart to the body is called artery. It is thick-walled. It has no valve. Vein. The blood vessel which carry impure blood from body to the heart is called vein. It is thin-walled. It has valve. Capillaries. The single-layered blood vessel formed by network of arteries and veins is called capillaries. It exchanges oxygen, food and waste products from cell to blood. Types of blood circulation. Systemic circulation. Pulmonary circulation. Systemic circulation. The circulation of blood between body and heart is called systemic circulation. Impure blood is collected in heart and pure blood is supplied to body. Pulmonary circulation. The circulation of blood between heart and lung is called pulmonary circulation. Blood pressure. The pressure exerted by blood to the walls of blood vessels is called blood pressure. Types of blood pressure. Systolic blood pressure, diastolic blood pressure. Systolic blood pressure. When the ventricles contracts, blood pressure in arteries increases and this maximum blood pressure is called systolic blood pressure. Systolic blood pressure ranges from 90 mmHg to 130 mmHg. Diastolic blood pressure. When ventricles relax, the blood pressures in arteries decreases and this minimum blood pressure is called diastolic pressure. Diastolic blood pressure ranges from 60 mmHg to 90 mmHg. Sphygmomanometer. The instrument which is used to measure blood pressure of man, is called sphygmomanometer. Normal blood pressure is 120 by 80 mmHg. The blood pressure of a man is 120 by 80 mmHg. It means the systolic blood pressure of man is 120 mmHg and diastolic blood pressure is 80 mmHg. The blood pressure of human above the normal blood pressure is called hypertension. Causes of hypertension: smoking cigarettes, gaining fatness and weight, taking much salt in food, lack of exercise, living in mental tension, hereditary character transferred from parent, drinking alcohol. Diabetes: the increase in blood sugar level due to less secretion of insulin hormone is called diabetes. Symptoms: frequent urination, thirst and hunger, dimmed eyesight, slow healing wounds. Preventive measures: avoiding smoking, reducing the fatness, doing regular exercise, avoiding mental tension, avoiding drinking of alcohol. Uric acid: the byproduct formed by decomposition of purine is called uric acid. Uric acid excretes the poisonous matters of body. Purine is important matter for the body because it supplies protein needed for our body. Causes of uric acid: uric acid is the disease caused by the incomplete excretion of uric acid by kidneys of our body. Due to incomplete excretion of uric acid, the amount of uric acid is increased in blood. Symptoms: joint aching, muscle aching, joint swelling, hard to move and walk. Preventive measures. Drinking sufficient water. Using baking soda. Ignoring fatty meat. Ignoring leguminous food. Ignoring seafood.